Alright, welcome to turn 18, Late Age Midgard. All kinds of stuff is happening. Just not to me. Alright, a messenger has arrived from Man. Goal message to Utgard and Midgard. Greetings again, allies. We witnessed the battle of eternal pastures, but beware a large jaguar force now at Morai's Grace. Ulm says that when you read this, they will be attacking across their border against Miklan, but Pangaea states that Ulm has attacked them and is in league with Miklan. We have seen no buildup on our border with Ulm and have not seen any blood between Pangaea or Ulm. There is doubt now about both Pangaea and Ulm, but Ulm's proof should arrive this month with their armies attack when their armies attack Mictlan. The Wardens of Avalon. A messenger has arrived from Miklan. How about we just have peace? Oh, good. I don't blame him. All right, a messenger has arrived from Satis. Giants, we will offer assistance where needed. A ceasefire with Pangaea has just been signed today, and our new conquered lands are bringing in a nice selection of resources. However, we fear all-out war with Pythium may be on the horizon. Oh man, Spouts is going after him now, huh? Okay. A messenger has arrived from Utgard. To the men of Midgard, we have great news. We have defeated an army of 15 Eagle Warriors, 16 Jaguar Warriors, a hefty amount of province defense from Eternal Pastures had joined their ranks as well. The enemy was employing vile blood magic as well. Their mages were summoning familiars from hell. The people of Eternal Pastures believe in our dominion. We have pressed claims onto those lands. Miklan has now been put in quite a bad position. Feel free to take Relaya Mercs as you please. Discussions about the throne will have to be made after the war with Miklan. Well, it looks like things are sorting themselves out without my getting involved. All right. Research and Conjurations completed. Enchantment level 1. Enchantment is completed. Enchantment level 2 is next. Tylus, wow. Good job, guy. You found 2 magic sites and moss flowers. Ice Mists and Forgotten Village. Forgotten Village is a weird one, if I recall correctly. I think that's a blood site. Shogar has searched Norse Refuge for magic sites, but none was found. Gordon Overkill has searched Barony of R for magic sites, but none was found. Flossy Fields, let's see what happens here. Okay. So, this is his Scrotty. Or no, these are late age, so they aren't going to have... It's just a werewolf. Interesting. Magic resistance +4. Yeah, interesting. No, it is one of his magic users. Just can't remember what they're called. It's okay, these are the undead sieging his castle. Alright, let's take a look. Magic weapons, magic resistance, regeneration. I need to just look it up on my own time. Fortitude. Okay. Well, I may have to make an alliance with Miklan now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to say, one of you guys was implying my reluctance, or not implying, one of you guys was mentioning something I thought was interesting in several turns back, that my reluctance to enter into a non-aggression pact, for those of you who aren't into the jargon, with Miklan. Okay, let's go ahead and watch Grass Hills. Is perhaps the same reluctance I should have with Man, and my current situation with Man may be such that I'm actually in a de facto non-aggression pact with Man. And so, which one do I want to... I don't know, who do I want to ally with, really, and who do I have something to gain by attacking or allying against? So, I may have... yeah. Which non-aggression pact is really to my disadvantage? We better check these guys as blessed, by the way. Okay. Decay weapons, strength +2 and blood surge. Decay weapons, that's gonna be nasty. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt my Vans as much as it's gonna hurt some of these other guys, like Miklan's Jaguar Warriors. These are just regular chaff. Does he have any? Not really. I think this was just province defense. No, it wasn't province defense. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to reconsider everything. I probably do. Alright, these guys are finished. So Miklan's being attacked from all sides. This is really good for my strategy. Not saying that my strategy is really good. I can't say that for sure, really. Candlemark, we're going to take a look at Sabouts. Okay. Okay, he's blessed his dudes here. Magic. Everybody took magic weapons, of course. Can't get along without it. Looks like somebody else has a rainbow mage. Magic weapons, shock resistance, poison resistance. Wow, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Except he took fire resistance, cold resistance, defense skill +4. Wow, magic resistance. Undying. A little bit of either blood. Yeah, he's got blood. This might be coming from blood too. Strength +2. Yikes. Yeah, that's really good. Pretty good bless. Better than my bless. These guys aren't blessed. Okay. Now let's take a look. He's just going after the barbs. Get rid of the barbs. Be nice if the barbs kill something. No, they don't. Yeah, he's got all kinds of blessed units now. Blood surge. Yeah, he's even got wind, I think, is probably what's giving him... Well, maybe not. I don't know. Well, he has to have wind because he's got shock resistance. Yeah, he's probably taking the same stuff I did. Wow, he's probably got a killer rainbow coming up. I don't see how he could get that with an Awake Pretender, but... Anyway. It's really... pretty big bless. All across the board, anyway. It's all over the place. Okay, an unexpected event has occurred in Forlorn Flowers. Arr, the plague. I don't like the plague. Battle in Relaya Mercs. Oh no, is he losing his... More undead. That's actually good. This actually is what I would have... This is what I was debating doing last turn, so assuming he kills this province defense, which I think he's going to, wow, just everything's coming up aces for me. I just don't have to do anything. Like, so instead of me going in here and attacking this province, trying to cut off his income, the undead from the Throne of Bones is doing it. And I just don't have to do anything. Wow. It's nice to be me. It's nice to be lucky. Wow. And this event here is because of me taking the Throne of Bones, too. So, yeah, wow, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I just can't get over it. Forlorn Flowers is completed. That was where we had, no, it was, yeah, it was Forlorn Flowers. That sucks, because this is one of my big income provinces. Norse Refuge have killed 14 filthy brigands. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to lose population here. This is a really good province. Don't kill my income, please. Don't appreciate that. Alright. Well, looks like, yeah, he's moved here to Magyar Depths. Okay. So, yeah. Sucks to be Miklan at the moment. I'm gonna leave him alone. How about we have peace? You got you. You earned it. Did I move? Yeah, I did move guys in here so that I can see what was going on. Oh, look at that. More shenanigans with the undead, no doubt. Yeah. I think I'm going to take up Miklan on his offer for peace. He has not been too aggressive in going after the sea provinces. He can't afford to keep these guys out here too much longer, I think. Yeah, he's probably going to threaten and go for Grogmire. Yeah, I think boy, guys, like I said, you know, I was debating last turn, should I go in and attack Relay and Mercs, because got to cut off all this income here, and you know what? It just happened already. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bask in my good luck and just make my decisions as to what to do off camera. All right, this is what we're going to do this turn. So, I've made some perhaps controversial decisions. They're going to be. It's going to be fun. We're moving Sylvius, our assassin, into Eternal Pastures for now as a scout. We're going to move Sylvius into Morai's Grace, and then Garnier Bloodaxe, and my group over here with Gordon Overkill, Peter Wasp, Private Pumpkin, not Valiant Thor, he's moving back somewhere else. Nathan Explosion. They are all going into Weedy Stretch. Now, this belonged to man until man lost it to these undead. So, I'm sending a message to man. Landmen, we sees you has problems in Weedy Stretch. We wants helps war efforts, so we sends army to clears province for yous. Next month, you sends scouts or someone's takes it back and we leaves it open. We thinks you needs big army to attack Miklan. We in bad situations to attack Miklan without getting in ways of Utgard and man, so we's tries to help this ways. We also needs takes Witchgrove province next to Ulm. This province not owned by anyone's, but we thinks Ulm wants it later, so after wars with Miklan, we cans arrange new border with Ulm. We tells them this. We need safe escape routes before truly raids on Miklan coast. Otherwise, we could lose entire army if invasion not goes well. We thinks better for us to has man and Utgard fight north battle while we deals with south. Okay, in truth, I want this army to do something. I am not going to attack Miklan right now, because I think Miklan is down, and I don't want him out. I don't think, and that's the thing, is I don't think Lucid can stand up to what he's got going on right now. I think he's got more than enough with his war against Utgard, and since he's already at war with Utgard, I'm going to let those two guys just keep going at it, because Utgard is going to be a problem for me. With that bless that I was looking at. He's just resistant to all forms of damage. At least I have lightning, which is going to bypass everything he has, so my battle mages will do well against him, you know, if he brings thugs, but yeah, anyway. I would rather have, I think, Miklan go up against Utgard than me, and since, yeah, so that's my decision. The other thing here, too, is some of you guys have convinced me not to think of man's non-aggression pact alliance-y thing as such a great deal for me. So I'm kind of thinking that too. So I'm going to go into Weedy Stretch, and my real reason for going into Weedy Stretch is obviously if I take it, it will be an increased province income for one turn. The other thing too is man might be sending a small army here thinking he's going to get it back. And I'm going to send a medium-sized army in myself, and I'm going to see if we can smash whatever he sends in here. Now this could backfire, because if he has like a big army that he's heading off, that he was intending to head off to Miklan, he may be like, well, I gotta take care of this first, so he's just going to move his death ball into Weedy Stretch, in which case I lose everything. So it's a big, I don't know, it's a risk. I don't have any scouts in his area, so I don't know. He could not do anything, in which case so far so good, my story holds up, or he could send like a small enough, in his estimation, a small enough army to handle these guys, in which case maybe I'll be able to beat it, or he'll send too big of an army and I'll die. So we'll see what happens though, okay? It's a risk I'm going to take, so I'm not going to attack Morai's Grace, and this is an opportunity. It doesn't come without risk, but we're going to take that opportunity and take that risk. This is a lot of money to lose. Probably I wouldn't end up losing all of my Van Jarls, but still, losing a whole bunch of my Cav and these guys would really kind of suck. So yeah, let's hope that doesn't. Let's hope it doesn't come down to that. We're gonna fire cavalry because I know that he has. Actually, he doesn't have cavalry, does he? He has more likely archers. It's an interesting... Well, maybe I'll keep him on fire cavalry just in case. These guys are going to attack rear, which means they're going to go after his heavily armored archers if he has them. And then these guys are going to default to whatever I think is going to be attack closest, most likely. I'll leave it set up the way it is right now. Everybody's casting Blessing, Mistform, and then Lightning Bolts up the wazoo. Now, the Lightning Bolts aren't going to help against the... undead, but I'm not worried about the undead. I'm worried about man's army, which is why I'm scripting to attack man's army and not scripting to attack undead. So that's the idea there. Now, if I end up attacking the undead before I attack him, that'll kind of suck because I'll probably take some damage. That's the other thing too, is that could be a wild card as well, is if he moves in there, which one of us is going to end up fighting the undead first? It's a risk. Like I said, guys, I don't know what else to tell you. It's a risk. Maybe it's not a good one. You guys can let me know in the comments. Maybe I should just take advantage of this opportunity to go and pick apart Miklan. But I really want to see Miklan and Utgard continue their travails. Alright, and we are recruiting more units. So getting another Galderman and a Van Jarl and Vans, and I'm maxing up with, as much as I can this turn, I'm maxing my recruitment, even though I'm not sure how I feel about that. William Murderface is going to Barony of R. We're continuing our Palisade construction here. Continuing Fortress, building a lab here so that I can do some stuff now, because I want more research. Yeah, maybe I don't need to recruit these guys. Maybe I can save a little bit of money, because I need to have some money for building more labs and so on and so forth, and I think I'll be able to spend this money going forward anyway. And having an army, recruiting troops in High Watch is not great because of the logistics of it, so I think I'll cancel that. Yeah, I'm going to get our fortress here next turn. I'm moving in, let's see, I'm moving in Burr and Rimgrimner carrying the, what's it called, the champion skull. I want to get that down to my other guys and have them get some level ups and get back up into the Hall of Fame if possible. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do there. Gandorf is searching Cobweb Blights. Now the thing is, those undead army troops could still end up in Cobweb Blight and attack. So he's on retreat. Now that would be extremely bad luck in my opinion. To have that happen. I've had extremely good luck in seeing these undead armies just hit everywhere else on the map, like here, and presumably that's what's happening over here. So yeah, I'm happy that that hasn't happened yet, but it could, so I want to beware of it. Now here I'm going to be risking showing my hand a little bit, depending on if Sabouts has a scout in this province, which the probability is moderate. Moderate, I would say. But I'm going to ping it. So we are going in and attacking with Anus. Anus, is that how you say his name? That's an unfortunate naming choice there, buddy. So yeah, we're going into Swedjord with him, and him who shall not be named. Yeah, let's see, Castle 2 months. We've got Palisade coming in 2 months. We're preaching here for now, although I want to get a temple and a lab going. Let's see, what else are we doing? We are recruiting another Ichthyid Lord here and some Ichthyid Warriors, and that's because next turn we are going to go for the Shallows. It's going to be a close fight, in my opinion, but we need to start staking a claim on this water here. So yeah, next turn, 16, it's going to be 16 of these guys, plus commander, or 2 maybe, probably just 1 commander, and we're going to go for this province here. Okay, let's see. So next, we got Miklan's army over here, and then we are moving our army over here into Witchgrove. As you just saw me talk about with Daz, I'm going to show the message I'm sending to Ulm. Iron Men of Ulm, we tells you we attack Witchgrove, which we thinks belongs to you. We sees you busy with Miklan, and we needs to helps in south. Man and Utgard has north. We needs safe retreat province in orders to attacks Miklan, so we takes Witchgrove to attacks from next month now. After wars with Miklan over, we cans arrange to gives to you, or sooner whens we no longer needs it. We wants to be clear with yous our purpose, so's we not has misunderstandings. So hopefully he'll understand what I'm saying. And that's kind of true what I'm saying. I mean, I could just go for Relay at Mercs right now, but no. I'm gonna go for Witchgrove. This is a little provocative. I'm pretty sure that this is a 1-point throne now, and I'm pretty sure that this is a 2-point throne. And I'm pretty sure this is a 2-point throne, and I'm pretty sure this is our 3-point throne. I know that this is our 3-point throne, because there wouldn't be a Titan there otherwise. So we got some options here for our throne rush, if I claim that throne. I'm not going to build a fortress there. I will claim it, of course. So what is it going to be? Thrones of Ascension. It could be the Throne of the Second Age, which would be a good bless bonus, or it could be the Throne of Zeal, which, whatever. Like I said, I know it's not this one. If it were and we got it, well, that would be hilarious, but it's not this one. It is not this one. The Pantocrator throne is over here. And I doubt it's either of these two. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking. So I am going to go ahead and claim it, though. And that may make people start to worry because of Drake's Rest. Now, the thing is, though, is I'm not in a position to take Drake's Rest. But we could try. We could try, man. If I get that throne province down there and the guys are preoccupied with Miklan, that might be an alternative route to victory. But the guys are going to see it coming a lot sooner is the problem. So I'll claim this. I won't be able to defend it. But as soon as they know that I have this province here, they're going to know to attack. Now, thankfully, the thing that's different about this game as opposed to last game is last game we had email diplomacy. So things that happen on the turn of, people could tell each other about immediately. Now, unless the guys broke our kind of informal rule that it's not informal, we're trying to, as best we can, only talk about the game in-game. So if we did that, though, they would be behind. Like, as soon as I took this province, for example, Ulm and Miklan, or not Ulm, Utgard and Miklan would be the first people to be able to say anything, so they could act the next turn immediately, and I just have to worry about them. But they wouldn't be able to tell these guys that they need to attack Witchgrove in that same turn. So these guys would be too late unless they have a scout up there that knows what's going on, and vice versa. If I take this, then on the turn that I move into here to make my claim, these guys down here won't be able to tell, won't know about it, or won't be able to tell these guys to do anything. I'm not sure if it's making sense, but I think it is. Basically, the one-turn delay means it's going to be easier this game to do the throne grab that I tried, a throne grab similar to what I did last game. Okay. And the point of the game is to win by Thrones of Ascension, so that's what I'm going to try to do. Okay. Now, so that's what my excuse for going into Witchgrove is, and in Witchgrove, this army, I mean, God, guys, if we lose this army, it's going to suck, but I cannot fathom how that's going to happen unless Ulm, for some reason, moves this army into here, but I just don't think he's going to do that. Again, it's a risk. There's just nothing I can do at this point that doesn't involve risk. So a risk is what we're going to take. Same thing with Miklan. So let's see the message I'm sending to Miklan. So yeah, even though I'm telling these guys I'm going to Witchgrove so I can have a foothold to attack Miklan, I don't know if that's true yet or not. We'll see. We'll see if we attack Miklan or not. But probably we're not because of this message that I'm about to send him. Alright, Bloodman of Miklan. We think's tale of your dangerous is what's bigger than truth of your dangerous. So we agrees to has peace. It's not manly to fight weak army. Maybe's giant kin lies to us about yous. This is like them, so we's gots to rethinks everythings. No wars for now. We looks for other stronger man to fights. You not attacks Midgard, Midgard not attacks you. We mislikes bigly idea of 3-month non-aggression pact. We mislike word non-aggression on principle. Saying it takes us to bad place. replace what Knots has fightingsk. We prefer you must says it, you instead says N-word. We less triggers that way. So instead we says this, we promises not change mind and attacks you without declares war first. This is like 1 month N-word pact. Ocean situations we needs talks about, but we waits for nows because you got other problems and we sees if ocean situation works itself out on its own before we starts talkings about what to do about things what hasn't happened yet. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not going to give him a 3-month nap, because I hate those. But I will promise him I won't attack without first declaring war, and I almost said to him, like, look, I won't declare war on you until Utgard is basically pushed back to its cap province, but I'm just going to wait to make that arrangement and see what he says first to this. So yeah, as long as he doesn't attack me. If he does, he could, and I thought about this, he could attack with this army into my province here, or he could go into Utgard here and do that. Just to mess with me. It's not going to help him. It's only going to hurt me. And does he want to do that? Does he want to poke me as opposed to poking just like Utgard? More likely what he'll do is take this province here, this army here, and try to go after Gropol or move it back up here to take some of these provinces. That would help him. He does need to take care of this fight over here. So I'm going to leave that to him. Because until he does, he's not getting any income from these provinces. So who knows, he might be desperate and move this army back to kill these guys, but that would suck, because that's like 3 turns of effort that he's going to have to make. So I kind of doubt he'll do that. I would imagine he'd continue his expansion in the ocean and do everything in his power to get this taken care of immediately. I don't know. He could, yeah, I highly doubt he's going to go into here before he would go into here. So Bear Tribe Warriors and Heavy Infantry, I'm really not worried about this. They're not Wolf Tribe. I can't imagine this is going to be too bad. There's probably going to be some wizards and stuff, but I think I can handle it. I've got to be able to handle this. It's got to be a 1-point throne province. Okay, anyway, enough about that. So that's the thing that's going on. Sabouts has entered the sea in the most, like, place. I guess that's okay that he's here. Sure. Because I guess better there than actually up here, because then I can try to take these, although Miklan's going to be taking them. I've been hearing that Sabouts is attacking Nook, which is interesting. I hope Nook doesn't attack me, although that's a possibility if I keep provoking Man and failing to live up to my side of the deal about attacking Miklan. But what I'm saying, half of it's kind of true, so... I'm speaking with the Viking voice, but the Vanner behind the scenes are a little bit more crafty, and are manipulating the Vikings to believe what is convenient for them, while they are concentrating more on how best to claim ascension for Gandorf. And so yeah, like a lot of half-truths, a lot of like, or maybe not half-truths, like I'm being honest about some of what I'm saying, because like I can give this back to Man, but there's always the chance that like maybe my motivations are a little self-serving, and I'm just not going to include the Vanir part of the thinking. I'll give them freely and openly and honestly the Viking part of the thinking, but I won't give them the Vanir part of the thinking. So there you go. That's what's going on with my nation. Alright, I don't think there's much else to say other than go over my recruitment. So you guys saw my recruitment over here, some grabbing more fish people. Over here I'm grabbing what I can out of my... so this province has very low resources, so that's why I'm grabbing skin shifters. And I do want armies over here ready to be dispatched. Same thing over here, Einheers, and then finishing off my recruitment points with a skin shifter. So very expensive recruitment, but decent troops. Over here... spending all my recruitment points on getting Einheers, and I'm getting Huskarls instead of Herdmen, because they are chaff, they're cheaper, but they have the javelins, so they can do a little bit more. We'll see what happens. You guys tell me if you think I should be getting Huskarls who can throw spears, or if you think I should be getting Herdmen, or if you think I should be getting Spear Herdmen. I'm not sure about it. I think, though, I'm happier with the regular low-cost Chaffee spear throwers. No recruitment here. Midgard, I think I showed already, so yeah, we're stacking up over here. And basically, that's it. Anything else to add to this? Let's go over research. We are going to go ahead and finish up enchantment 2, just so we get... Actually, just so we get flight, really. That's the only reason. That will make it a little bit more reasonable to get my Vanjarls out of combat if they decide to flee. So yeah, that's the idea there. And from there, we're going to go for Mistform, again, alteration. I gotta say, Mistform is not looking as good as it used to, because now we know about Utgard having... Well, we knew this before, but Utgard has magic weapons. Utgard comes on in here. This guy here is a problem. He's going to be really hard to take out. How many hit points does he get? 52? Yeah, really high hit points. And now, you guys have magic weapons, yeah. Wow, this is a huge bless. And his Pretender has to be awake by now, too, to be getting all of these. Magic resist 2, regeneration 42, that is a ton of points. I think he might have taken the Earth Mother. I don't know. I don't know how he's getting all that. Anyway, Mistform is going to do absolutely nothing against these guys, so I don't know how I'm gonna beat him. And my regular Einheers are also going to not be doing so great against them. I think we're going to have to rely on them fatiguing out in combat if we go up against Utgard, so I am definitely not looking forward to fighting Utgard, which is why I've decided not to go after Miklan. Miklan has to fight this war for me, and then I have got to do something else. We may use what happens here as a diplomatic excuse to try to take on Man instead. If Man comes in here and destroys my army, I may make a big fuss, and as much as I hate to do it, I may have to... Yeah, I gotta do something. The other thing, too, though, is I can't get too caught up into a war because, again, gotta focus on the thrones. Gotta focus on how can I do this throne rush without people seeing what's happening and coming after me immediately. So that's the idea, guys. How to worm our way into the Throne of Ascension without getting entangled into an expensive and costly war that prevents me from focusing on a throne grab. Item forging. So I'm going to forge a Skull Staff with Ragnar Tylison because getting into Death 3 will be beneficial if I do decide to branch into Enchantment 3, which, man, maybe I should to get the Create Revenants. Create Revenants and Raise Skeleton. Maybe I should go for that. Boy, you're making me think now. I don't like it when I have to think. What else do we get at Enchantment 3? Seeking Arrow could be useful. Strength of Giants. Yeah. Yeah, dang it. Dang it, guys. Why you gotta do this to me? We're doing it. We're going into Enchantment 3. Okay, I do want the Revenants. I do have death income. I should be getting more death income before the game is up. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're going into Enchantment 3. Okay, so that is everything, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and wish me luck going forward, or don't. If you're rooting against me, that's fine. Everybody gets to pick their favorite. Anyway, I will talk to you in the next episode and see what things happen. All right. Until then, bye-bye.